Well, Facebook decided to do another new round of purging yesterday, in which they...
I'm sorry, what was that word again?
Purging?
Purge,
I thought that
the
was
Purge.
a good...
Really scary movie. Purges in the Soviet Union, kind of scary. Kind of scary. Usually ends up with a bullet in your head. Now, I know that's a joke on this show because everything ends up with a bullet in your head, but we're starting to get to the point to where you can almost hear the guns being loaded.
Well, the bullet has been put in the head of several people's businesses. I think you can say that. And I think, and it's certainly muffled their voices in a really significant way. And some of these people are, I don't know, some of my least favorite people on the planet.
Yes.
People like Alex Jones, and also people like Louis Farrakhan, who were both banned.
Now, I don't know about you, Stu, but, I'm 50-something years old. I stopped counting. I've lived with Louis Farrakhan saying crazy, hateful things my whole life, and I'm fine. I'm fine. I don't like Louis Farrakhan. I think the man is a dangerous guy, but I've never in my life thought, boy, you know what we should do? Shut him up.
Oh, I think that one of the best things that we can do is hear what he's saying. I want to know what Louis Farrakhan is telling people in his congregations. I want to know because it's certainly helpful for us.
Yeah, does it help to silence Louis Farrakhan so you don't know what he's saying to thousands of people? Is it best to just be completely oblivious to that? Or should we see what he's saying? And more importantly, lately, who exactly in Washington is in his audience?
I will say, however, this move is likely at least partially the fault of conservatives if you think it's a bad move. And I have no love for Louis Farrakhan at all. But the approach here from conservatives largely has been when they go after someone who's supposedly on the right, and some of these people are and some of them aren't, but you go after someone on the right, and instead of saying, like, wait a minute, this is wrong, you shouldn't be banning anybody, and then next time there's a controversy with someone on the left, we have said, look, I don't want people on the left thrown off of these platforms either. Many people on the right, or Republicans, conservatives, nationalists, whatever you think, many people on that side of the aisle have said, well, why haven't you banned Louis Farrakhan then? And we've even said it before. It's a very
I've said it, but I don't want anyone banned. I'm saying, wait, if this one's so bad, this one is really bad, and you're not banning.
So what I think Facebook is doing here is, look, we're getting rid of these people.
Of course,
and they're saying, well, what's the typical talking point we hear every time we ban one of these guys? Well, why don't you ban Louis Farrakhan? So they did.
I got news for you.
Does that feel good, though? Is that a win for us?
I got news for you, Democrats. You better listen. You average neighbor Democrat, the one who is just going down their own business, and you're just thinking, well, they don't really mean they want to get rid of the free market system. No, they won't really do that. And, people like, Breitbart, they're dangerous.
Yeah.
I got news for you. You are going to be had next. Because if you don't think that Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer and all of those other Democrats, that you might go, well, they're a little crazy or a little old or whatever, but, they're the ones really running the show. No, they're not. No, they're not. You have opened up Pandora's box, and now the people who are actually running the show. I mean, look at Ocasio-Cortez. She was nobody. She was a nobody 18 months ago. She now has the clout to be able to threaten the people in Congress on the Democratic side. If you don't vote with us, we are going to send our troops into your district, and we're targeting you. They are terrified of the left. And I'm sorry, but it is those people. It is those people that have the ear of Facebook. It is Media Matters. It is the Southern Poverty Law Center. They are in collusion. We have the documents. Did you know that Media Matters? And if you're on the left, I'm sorry, not on the left. If you're a Democrat, you need to look into Media Matters. You need to see who these people really are. They're not just that's just somebody who's just trying to keep things fair. No, really?
No, of course not.
It's not what's happening. And these people are the ones who are inside now saying who gets to speak and who doesn't. And I'm telling you, if you start, we are very close for it being too late for the Democrats to stand up and say, wait a minute. You guys are a little too crazy here. You're in bed with CARE. You're in bed with Islamists. No. We're not doing that. It's the hour is growing late for Democrats, and they will target you. This is the old poem. First, they came for the trade unionist, and I said nothing because I wasn't a trade unionist. Then they came for the capitalist, and I wasn't a capitalist, so I didn't say anything. You better speak up now, because this one is, first they came for Alex Jones, and I thought he was horrible, and so, I didn't say anything. I'm going to give you the next one. Next, Poynter Institute, which I'll talk to you about in a second. Next, they came for the Washington Examiner. And I didn't say anything because I didn't even know what the Washington Examiner was. The next one is, then they came for the regular Democrat. And I wasn't a regular Democrat, so I didn't say anything. You're toast. You are toast. These guys are truly the kind of people that lead us to Venezuela. Stop lying to yourself.